This is Formula One.
Welcome back to F1 Blogs. Today, we're diving deep into the heated controversy surrounding Max Verstappen and his ongoing battle with the FIA regarding a recent penalty for foul language. The reigning world champion found himself in hot water after he candidly stated that his car was F********ed during a press conference at the Singapore Grand Prix. The FIA quickly reacted by handing him a punishment that mandated community service, a decision that has not only frustrated Verstappen, but also sparked an internal debate among F1 drivers, who have rallied behind him. The controversy began on the weekend of the Singapore Grand Prix, when tensions were already high. Verstappen's remarks came after a challenging qualifying session, where he was expected to perform better. His frustration boiled over, leading to the now infamous quote. However, this seemingly innocuous comment has had significant repercussions. Verstappen's punishment has sparked conversations about driver conduct and the limitations imposed by the FIA. Even his fiercest rival, Lewis Hamilton, voiced his support for Verstappen. When asked about the situation, Hamilton remarked, "I think it's a bit of a joke, to be honest. This is the pinnacle of the sport, and mistakes happen. I certainly wouldn't be doing community service, and I hope Max doesn't either." Hamilton's words surprised many, given that he is usually quite cautious in his public comments. Yet, here he was, openly defending Verstappen's right to express himself freely, even if it involves colorful language. Lando Norris, the young McLaren driver known for his sense of humor, also weighed in on the matter. He jokingly stated that Verstappen deserved it for the foul language, but quickly added a serious note, saying, "I think it's quite unfair, and I don't agree with it." This duality in comments reflects a common sentiment among F1 drivers, who argue that emotions run high when racing at speeds of 300 kilometers per hour. The consensus is that controlling their language during such intense moments should not be a priority for the FIA. The president of the Grand Prix Drivers Association, GPDA, Alex Wers, confirmed that the drivers would be meeting internally to discuss the FIA's decision regarding Verstappen. He indicated that this meeting would not only serve to voice their opinions, but also aim to unify their stance on the matter. Verstappen himself revealed that he had informed the other drivers about the ruling in their private chat, to which most responded with laughter, finding the entire situation absurd. "Of course, I wrote in the GPDA chat about the decision, and everyone was basically laughing like, 'What the hell is this?' So yeah, it's really, really dumb," Verstappen explained. This situation has opened up a broader discussion about the level of surveillance drivers face in Formula One, particularly regarding the broadcast of their team radios. Yuki Tsunoda, the Japanese driver, brought up an interesting comparison. Imagine in football or basketball if you mic'd up all the players. Everyone would be swearing, I'm sure. The only reason it's an issue here is because they broadcast the radio. This comparison raises important questions about the expectations placed on drivers and the realities of high-pressure competition. The backlash against the FIA's decision is not limited to the drivers alone. Team principals have also expressed their opinions. Christian Horner, Verstappen's team boss at Red Bull, stated that while drivers should serve as role models, the use of such language is a part of everyday life. "It's a sport filled with passion and intensity," Horner explained. "And while we should aim for professionalism, we also need to recognize the human element involved." Even Frederic Vasseur, team principal at Ferrari, commented on the situation, stating, "I think it's a mistake to expect drivers to be 100% respectful when they are in the car. If we do that, we might as well get rid of the radios, and that wouldn't be good for the show." The pressure on drivers, both physically and emotionally, was also highlighted by James Vowles, who noted, "These drivers are like gladiators out there risking their lives. In moments of extreme pressure, it's completely normal for them to show emotion." His comments resonate with the idea that despite the glitz and glamour of F1, the sport demands a high level of intensity and emotional engagement from its participants. As the F1 community grapples with this issue, it's clear that many stand with Verstappen, viewing the FIA's penalty as overly harsh. The upcoming meeting of the drivers is likely to address not only Verstappen's situation, but also the broader implications of how drivers communicate under pressure and how such communications are broadcast to the public. In conclusion, The discussion sparked by this incident may pave the way for future changes in how the FIA handles driver conduct and language. As the drivers continue to strategize and unify their stance, it will be interesting to see how this controversy unfolds. Will the FIA reconsider its stance, or will we see more instances of this type of conflict in the future? That's all for today on F1 Blogs. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay up to date on all things Formula One. We'll see you next time.